Hello and welcome for this solo playthrough of Advanced Squad Leader. We are playing J242, the Carriage of Cowan, and we are playing the last German turn 6. The German must control 5 or more building hexes in the hamlet defended by the Americans, and for the moment they control none, and they must at the end of the turn have moved and fought their way enough to have conquered those hexes, and hope that the American counter blow won't be too severe. Gee, my English. So here we are. Let's go for the wind. Nothing. Rally duties. What do we have here? Yeah, those are the most interesting. Those are also nice, but no. Self rally here of the half squad. I need of the squad. I need a 5, so that they won't be part of the fun. Schleier won't pick up the machine gun anyway. He will be charging those. I won't self rally. On the American side, you have here a machine gun to repair. Okay, out it goes. Self rally here. Need a 3, need a 4 because of the building, which reduces the +4 to 3. So +4, yeah, 3, 4. Anyway, nothing happens. That's not dramatical. And here, Kelly needs a 4. No, and his men won't move up. Okay, there we are. Seriously, the Germans cannot do anything. So I'll give myself the objective of this turn. Oh, you never know. I'll try things, you know. I'll try things. So prep fire phase. Nobody's prepping because times. Perhaps the machine gun still can do something here. I'll go against those guys. Yes, even more than Cowan. Those guys. Okay, it's 4 plus 3. If I manage a good result, I'll have a sniper in my nose. But anyway, you must need 4 plus 3. Nothing. There. Ouch. There we are. So movement phase. This is not the time for being too cautious, of course. I hate that. Seriously, I hate that. But I'll have to do things that I don't like to do. Okay. Movement. Those here will move normally. 2, 4. Place a DM here. And what can Miller do? What should Miller do? I think they'll keep calm. But anyway, if you, yeah. And here Insel will do something really insane. 2, 4. Okay. Yeah. No, Miller keeps ready for other things. 5 bypass. 6, and they have wall advantage because the American didn't take any. So they have wall advantage, but the Americans will still defend at 6 flat because +1 for the hedge, but -1 for non-assault. So it's 6 flat. 6 and 7, normal morale check. Insel okay, and his men, oh, they even have a heat of battle, -1 for elite, so they have a 9, goes down to 8, which is rather good news because they battle harden. They became fanatic, I don't know. There we are. Yes, that's okay. Those here will run. I don't like those mad rushes, but you know, that's life. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cowan will fire here. 2 -1. Okay, nothing, but he places a 1 here. 5. And oh, why not? Yes, those in the house here will fire 6 flat also. Just checking the LOS. Okay, yeah, it's a hindrance, but non-assault. So 6 and 8 pin touch check, and they are pinned. That's it. So okay, 5 and end of movement phase. So here the demo charge guys go 1, 2. Are you joking? Yeah, I think Miller has to fire here. 12 minus 3, you never know. Oof, vaporized, and I test the. Okay, it's 12 and 4 is 3. Ah, yes, the demo charge survives, but not the guys. And you have 6 here. Okay, really. Ah. Who do I have left? Only here, some people. They'll try. The squad will move already. No more CX. He'll try soul mount counter overrun. You know, it's a good thing to do. It costs him 2. So it must pass a check already. Okay, so it goes in it. The defender can do something. I'm going to check the rule because I hardly ever do that. So here's the rule A4.5. If MSM enter a location, only one known enemy SMC, okay. At a double total MF cost, of course, if it has passed an NTC to enable it to enter the location. Okay, leader may exempt. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, it can do it any time, but we were just next to it, so no problem. And the SMC options has 2 options. If in good order, it may attack the moving units on the IFT normally, okay, and then engage in immediate close combat, or may immediately prior to any defensive first fire. Yeah, but it did some. Okay. It's not clear about having first fired because it's not clear. But anyway, I won't do it that. It will. Cowan will try that, and it will engage. So may attack and then engage immediate CC. Okay, we'll go for that because he's a hero. So he has tripled. Where is he? Yeah. Cowan has tripled halved FP because he first fired, so subsequent first firing. So it's a 1 minus 1 because of non-assault move. Okay. That's a task check for the Germans, which they pass, and they go in CC. So he's 1 to 6 minus 1. There we are. So 1 to 6. Anyway, it's really too far. He needed a 3, and they go 6 to 1, so they need a 10. Dead. Okay. But they have been spending 2 MFs, so the Sherman will fire here with the machine guns first. So 6 minus 1, nothing, and the gun will fire. So it has a base 8. +1 for button up, -1 for being at 2 hexes, so 0, -1 for non-assault. So it needs a 9 to hit. It hits, so it's a hit at 12 flat. 12 and 4, I think it's 3 MC because we saw it for another reason previously. That's it, 3 MC for the heroic squad, and it doesn't work. Okay, and it lost Rove, but it places a 6 in the hex. So there we are. That was not the most beautiful thing that could happen. Oh, I forgot that the Zerker Schleier moved here. Okay, because it must move previous, so that simply limits the subsequent first fire here. I wasn't firing on him. 1, 2, and it cannot enter the hex, and it won't be able to advance. So here, my suicide squad will move here. Normally 6 minus 1. Oh, why not? No. Assault move. So 6 flat. +1 morale check. Okay. I have people here. Oh, I have Fröhlich with men here. What can I do with them? So what are the reasonable objectives? Here and here. Yeah. No, I have nobody here. So to conquer those two, I would need another unit. That's the problem. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. They cannot move over there. Anyway, they'll do their best. So 1, 2, 3, and here Miller and his men will subsequent first fire. So it's a 6 -1, because -1 for Miller, -1 for non-assault move, +1 for the woods. So 6 -1. Okay, 6 and 5, that's bad news. 6 and 5 is +1. Yeah, my memory didn't trick me. +1 morale check. Okay, +1 for the men. They break. So that's bad news for the German, because a leader cannot gain control. The other people here are doing nothing. They won't do anything. They will lick their wounds. Anyway, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, they can run, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They won't arrive. But let's see. So why be in a rush? Anyway, they cannot read the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, they cannot. So I'm just making them run for the sake of it. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we are. 4, 5, 6. Let's say they try to skirt the village, but anyway, it's too late. And here we have 6. 1 bypass. 2, 3, 4, 5. They cannot run because they were 6. So there we are. Yes, residual out. Defensive fire. What do we have? I believe they fired all they could. For the best, here I could still go on final fire at 2 +1 against those guys. 2 +1. No. That will be all. Oh yes, here adjacent 6 -1 against Schleier. 6 and 6 +1 morale check. He passed it. So there we are. Defensive fire phase. Advancing fire. Yeah. Fröhlich can do things, but yeah. No, not Fröhlich. Those guys will just try to flush Miller out of the place. So 6 goes up to 7. Doesn't change anything. +3. 6 +3. Not good. Not good. Not good, sir. Ah, yes, I can. No, that's just for fun. Yeah, so they will fire against the Sherman just for fun, because they have a capture thing. So they have, the base is again 8. They have +2 for captured, +2 because they moved. That +4. -1 for the size of the thing, so it goes down to +3, but it goes up to +4 because of the hedge. So they need a 4 to hit. Let's see if they are as good as they did before. So they need a 4. No, but they didn't break the thing. Having a unit fire twice a captured bazooka. That's wonderful. Okay, that's all. That's all. Time for routes. Okay. Of course, we have people here. Where is the closest? They'll go just there. 2 and even 4. But not with the bazooka of my heroic guys there. I don't like that. Okay. Route here. Route, of course, 2, 4. They're moving away. Here, Fröhlich will keep here. but the squad will route here, even route here. That would be a better idea. Yeah, if there were other turns to play. Advance phase. Yeah, the question is, yeah, it's better. No, we'll try to be just anyway. They don't reach their thing, so they try to. Even if they, yeah, of course that would be an easy control, but that's not the thing to do. And Inzern and his men will jump into the hex here. That will generate another close combat phase. I find that much more, let's say, epic. Here we have at last a German control of one hex. Okay, and immediately the tank has a ball advantage, just in case. Schleier cannot move it, but Zerkers cannot move there. The pinned here, nothing. All the machine gunners will gently move here. So there we are. They moved, advanced. So close combat here, up here. We have in zone, no, there's no DRM, so the Germans roll for ambush. Ambush 2, the Americans 2, no ambush. They are 4 to 3, and it will be 3 to 4, so 1 to 2. So 4 to 3, they need a 5. No. And in answer, they need a 4 to do any harm. There is none, so melee. So the Germans don't control yet the place. And here, both sides have -1 because of the leaders for the ambush. So Germans go down to 5, American go to 3, no ambush. So it will be a 1-to-1 in both sides. 1-to-1 -1 for the German needs at least a 6 to do some harm. No, and the Americans the same. They need a 6 or less to do some harm. Nothing. So there's a melee. Okay. That's done for the close combat. Remove the pins. Now we check for concealment. But anyway, the best thing that could happen is that the melee is here, even if Americans come and add some people to the battle. The melees could result with a German win. I forgot to put a DM on those guys, by the way, which is, well, among probabilities, but never will the Germans manage to control. They would need that hex, and at least, and that one. So, of course, that one is out of reach. Let me see. Before I state stupid. 1, 2, 3. They would need that 4. Yeah, it's really out of reach. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we could call that a day. The Germans managed to get quite close, but they were, I presume, stopped or hindered enough not to be able to do it. Of course, that's also linked to my way of playing. I believe that much more brilliant players would find other ways of moving things. I'm not a great tactician. I hope, for the least, that we had some rules aspects pop up and amusing things happen. All in all, I had fun. There we are. The Americans managed to stop the Germans while they already had a footstep in the village, so we are not so far from the historical results. Cowan, where is he? I think he's dead. So anyway, he died, but with valor, so I would give him his Medal of Honor, even if he didn't do exactly what was in its story. But you know, to have a hero grab a machine gun, it's not every day that it happens. Usually you have people, especially 30 caliber, which can be carried out by broken units, etc. But anyway, Cowan was heroic. He died in an orchard defending a house, and he really was courageous. So all the best for him. So my cardboard or electronical represented hero did his job a lot, and it was really pleasing for me. I hope it was for you. And if I have good feedback, I will be I'll perhaps try a new series of videos in English. Perhaps in the meanwhile, will I switch to French, because I know on the side of the French players, some don't master English good enough, and they like the French videos I make. What I won't do, because it would be exhausting, would be to comment in French and in English successfully and play the same. You know, that would be terrible, because I believe a lot of English speaking people, they don't quite understand French, and on the French side also. So that's a strange idea I just had now. So it must fly away from me, because that would be a rather stupid thing to do. Um, there we are. And just for your information, perhaps you noticed also that I recorded battles of close combat. No, yeah, Command and Colors Ancients. Sorry, I'm slightly tired. Commands and Colors Ancients in French. But I noticed that the Napoleonic commands and control, close and sorry, yeah, that's it. CCN, the Napoleonics, are not well covered. I saw nobody, you do what I'm doing here with ASL and with Command and Colors Ancients. There are some interesting playthroughs with people who film themselves, but I noticed, even though I am a beginner in Napoleonics, a lot of errors are made, and uh, you don't find the series of the basic scenarios done. So behind my head, I think I'll try to make some videos in English of the Napoleonics, so I serve the Commands and Colors community too, because I love those games. Much simpler, which doesn't mean I don't miss things. So I make no promises for a coming video in English of ASL, but knowing how things go, I hope that I'll do one not too late. Anyway, thanks for having looked at those videos, and I wish you all the best, and see you, perhaps not see you, but hear about you in your comments, etc., on another time. Anyway, let's have fun. Carpe diem. Let's rejoice from the small and beautiful things that are given to us in this life. Whatever our beliefs, whatever our philosophy, we should just grab the good things that are given to us. They are sufficiently rare, and we are very privileged people in this world to have those pleasures. So let's take them not as granted, but as gifts. And this game, ASL, really delivers, I think. So, all the best to you. Bye bye.